and welcome to Where the Sun Shines. It is Labor Day weekend and it is busy. We are in Gatlinburg. We're heading to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee to Dollywood. I think today we're going to try and ride their water rides. Now there's only 2 in the regular park. They do have Dollywood Splash Country, but we're going to try and ride the log flume, and then they have a river raft ride. And the lines can be kind of long for the river raft, so hopefully we'll be able to pop on that one today because the temperatures are cooling down very quickly here, and it may be our last time that we're able to ride these this year. So keeping our fingers crossed, we're on our way. So you walk into the park over here, and then you go to your right, and you can either go down through the 50s area, or you can go up to the, I guess, top of the walkway. And over here is the River Rampage, and then you mosey your way on up. You'll pass the church and the pork rind stand, and then you come to Daredevil Falls. So they're on kind of the same half of the park, and Dollywood, as you can see, is a good size park. It's a nice loop. But today we're gonna go back and see if we can ride River Rampage down in Rivertown Junction. Fun theme park tip. So if you are frequently at Dollywood, these cups are a really good investment, and you can have them from years past and just get water in them. The top is on so tight. But my trick of just getting water, because I don't want a lot of the high fructose corn syrup and stuff soda has, I bring these little babies to put in the water. And I don't usually use a full one because they're so sweet, but I just use these little packets to fill up the water so it's got a little extra taste. And they even have the little packets of lemon, so it's like just citric acid and lemon flavoring if you want just lemon water, but it's a nice low sugar, low calorie way to get something sweet beverage at the park, so you still get that fun taste without having all the calories or sugar. And for my honey, since he does keto, we have one that's got Splenda in it, and they have Propel, which has electrolytes, and they have 0 carbs and calories and 0 sugar too. So, and I think these are about $14-ish. The more you buy, the less expensive they are, so they have a bulk deal. But the good thing is they're about 99 cents for a refill in these, and about $2 if you want to get a frozen beverage. So these babies are a good deal at the park if you consume a lot of beverages. There are several ways to get to Smoky Mountain Rampage, but cutting through the 50s area is our favorite. Between the vintage cars and the music, it's so much fun. Let us know in the comments if you'd like us to do a more in-depth video on the 50s area. Here we are, River Rampage. The app says the wait time is 30 minutes. This is only our second time on this ride this year because wait times for this bad boy tend to be pretty hefty because theme park temperatures tend to skyrocket in the summer, and this ride is an excellent way to cool off. Yes, you get wet, but parts of you will absolutely get soaked. the bottom half of me from my belly button down is soaked. And it's so much fun because you don't know which rapids are gonna get you drenched and which ones are gonna psych you out. It's so cool. I think we're gonna try and ride it again. We wanna ride these as many times today. So going for ride number 2. Exactly what's going on. It looks like they're giving vouchers for a comeback time to everybody who's sitting on the rafts. We're next in line, so we'll see what happens. But it would be a bummer to be on the ride in the sun with it going down. So I really hope we get it figured out quick for everybody that's on there. Yeah, so something maybe happened with the ramp. I don't know what's going on, but they're trying to figure it out, and they got the people who are off that raft off. So we've exited the ride, and they gave us a re-entry card, valid for 2 people. So we're able to get back on the ride during the Fast Pass ride, Fast Pass line, whenever we want. So yay! We'll come back later. And for the Smoky Mountain Rampage, they have this little place called Welcome to the Village of Geyser Gulch, and they all look like little buildings. It's cute. That one's out of order, but you put 25 cents in here, and then you get to, it shoots out water and it soaks people from here, and it shoots water out onto the inner tubes. The inner tubes rafts, river rafts. That sounds accurate. But you can tell right now the ride's still down. I don't know if we'll be able to get back on it today. The drama. There's the tidal wave. I wonder if it's kicking back on and they're working the things out. Maybe we should go stand in line to see if it's working. It was working and we got right back on.
Oh, it's another price.
It goes so quick. The track really moves.
There's a water
spinning around now.
And I've never got to Emily, Here we go.
Oh, here comes the big one.
Oh, here's a big one. Bryce, me and you're
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Is it? No, it didn't go. It was sweet. It was sweet.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, it got us.
Don't get scared, but there's a boob over here.
So we are on our way to Wildwood Grove, Till and Harvest. We're gonna grab a bite to eat. They are set up very similar to a Chipotle. Not the same flavors and tastes, but the same kind of like Subway style, build your own Mexican plate. The good thing is the portions are very reasonably sized, so the honey and I can definitely split something and enjoy it together and without breaking the bank. Till and Harvest has a wide variety of options like burritos, salads, quesadillas, soft tacos, and nachos. Nachos. And you can top your item with any combination you'd like. It doesn't just have to be what's on the menu. They even have cheese grits, black-eyed peas, and portobello mushrooms for vegetarians. They have so many toppings, and I personally didn't find their food very heavily seasoned, so if you're not into Mexican food, you may find a combination that works for you. And in my opinion, it's one of the healthiest places to eat in the park, so if you're on a low-carb diet or vegetarian diet, this may be the option for you. And they even have a salsa bar. Seasonal salsa, green tomatillo, fire roasted at house, and then the other side is the same, but you get your salsa afterwards. Yum! And there are also plenty of drink spots, which is awesome. So we got a bowl, and since Chris is doing keto, I got all the high carb stuff on the side. I got queso and sour cream and this avocado crema sauce, and then the sauce on the side, the salsa from the salsa bar, and then they got taco sauce, which I had a little thing, so I'm excited. It pays to have the gold pass. The queso was extra, but the gold pass we got 20% off, so it took off $2.72. So if you get a season pass, you also get free parking with the gold pass and 20% discounts throughout the park. Woohoo! Alright, so I was getting ready to do my whole food review, and then the band started playing, which is awesome because I've never seen a band at Soul & Harvest before, so it was a really fun atmosphere and vibe. But Soul & Harvest is really good. I don't really have many gripes about Dollywood, except their food service tends to be really slow. So if you are super hungry, you need to plan ahead and just prepare to wait in a good little line. Preemptively get ahead of the situation and try and get in line before you think you're going to be hungry. Between 11:30 and 3 p.m. is the rush. So eating before then or after then, or just prepare to wait in line, which is no big deal. Soul & Harvest, we've eaten there multiple times. I don't think we've ever been through the line quicker than half an hour. The food's tasty. I feel like I need to add a little bit more salt for my personal taste because I like things very heavily seasoned. And the rice this time, unfortunately, wasn't really cooked all the way. It was very al dente, which I don't really care for. But they were pretty crowded and it was lunch rush, so hence the reason everything kind of looked like dismay on the food bar. We are on our way to Daredevil Falls now, and it's the big log flume ride, so there we go! Ooh, Daredevil Falls. Enter we will.
The loneliest number that I ever knew. One of the great things about Daredevil Falls is the line or wait times always seem to be fairly low, and I think that's because the logs don't usually stop. As they're coming in, you hop off, and then the next group comes in, hops on, and then away you go. What a magical day with the water mist flying up and the sunshine coming through.
Falls, and you don't have to be too big of a daredevil to ride this ride. It's really a moderate, great ride for people who aren't crazy about roller coasters. The main thing that you should be concerned about riding this is that you're going a couple miles an hour, so when you bang into the sides because there's no bumpers, it's kind of jarring. So if that banging might hurt you a little bit, but when you get to the top, it looks so scary. When you actually go down, it's more concerned about getting wet than actually like the chill in your stomach. It's not too steep of a ride where it gives you the heebie-jeebies, but you will get soaked. They say if you sit in the middle seats that you don't get as wet, which I found that to be true. We sat in the front seat. The front seat, from your belly button down, will get soaked. The water comes into the flume and just woof, dips you like you dumped in a pool. And then whenever you go down, woof, your face gets covered. So if you want to get soaked, ride in the front of the ride. And I think the back of the ride kind of gets a little wet too. So the middle's your best bet. Your feet are drenched. I would wear tennis shoes, wear flip-flops, and wear quick drying things or bring a change of clothes. And it's a great way to cool off in the hot, hot, steamy weather. Another daring day at Dollywood. I really love the water rides here. They're such a good time. We rode River Rampage for a total of two times, and hopefully that'll hold us over till next year because we probably won't ride river rides because it's going to be getting a little chilly out. Then we rode Daredevil Falls, and it's so much fun. I rode that 3 times. It was a wonderful day. We ate at Till and Harvest, which was a tasty yet filling meal. If you'd be so awesome as to share the love, which means hitting that like button, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos from us. Please comment below if there's any other videos in the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, or of Dollywood specifically you'd like to see. And I hope you have a marvelous day, and until we meet again, I hope you stay where the sun shines.